running
Look
on
at my
all
ears.
channels,
Look,
ladies
look
and
how
gentlemen.
We're celebrating with my ears.
Hey, welcome.
All right.
Yay!
Jazzy Chris. Yeah, I mean Jazzy Jeff.
Welcome back. Y'all just come on back in. If you just joined us, you hadn't missed anything. I did mention that we have Sergeant Mulwee is going to come here in a few moments.
Yes.
He's coming by here. Chris is in trouble. Sergeant Mulwee is going to come by here and sit down with us, and we're going to discuss a little bit about the Community Tree One program that he's doing over in Westminster. And I really feel bad because I actually forgot to tell him we moved the show up here.
That poor guy. He's been driving around.
No, he's been sitting in my front yard. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because I completely forgot. You know, we had so much fun in Salem last night that, I completely forgot.
I can't.
So I was just sitting here thinking, wait a minute. We're supposed to do an interview. And so,
I have some of that coffee left. I'll just give it to him.
If he wants a cup, we'll be glad to. This is good. I will tell you, the coffee is delicious.
I grind it every day.
I know.
I have over 75 coffees from around the world.
I know. All right. Well, I'm just glad to have everybody back. So I played the hamburger. You want to do Kung Fu fighting?
Oh, wait a minute. I want to dedicate this to my friend Roger Norwood, the toughest guy I've ever met.
Let's see. That was Carl Douglas.
Yes.
Everybody was Kung Fu fighting.
I can't hear it.
Those cats were fast as lightning.
I can't hear it.
Now you can.
Oh, yeah, baby.
All right.
Oh, yeah, my ears are going crazy, baby.
Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Spooky.
Did we lose it?
No, we got it. Everything
Okay,
looks good.
Good.
All right. It's all for you here on The Greatest Hits.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. But they fought with expert timing. There were funky Chinamen from funky Chinatown. They were chopping them up. They were chopping them down. It's an ancient Chinese art, and everybody knew their part. From a fainting to a slip, and a kicking from the hip. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. Yeah. But they fought with expert timing. There was Funky Billy Chin and Little Sammy Chung. He said, "Here comes the big boss. Let's get it on." We took a bow and made a stand. Started swaying with the hand. A sudden motion made me skip. Now we're into a brand new trip. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. But they did it with expert timing. Oh, yeah.
We're 11 minutes away from the top of the hour. 107.9 WFBS, Lake Kiwi Radio Online.com. Ladies and gentlemen, as promised, and I'm sorry that you went to Seneca to sit in my front yard of the house for, I don't know how long you were there, so my apologies to you, Sergeant
okay.
Mulwee.
I wasn't there about 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, when you go to Salem and you have, 1,100 something kids show up last night, they had a good turnout up there last night.
That's good.
Their 7th annual fall festival, and there's going to be some kids probably struggling this morning because of all the candy.
I guarantee you.
There were a lot of kids
Parents
last
too,
night.
that sugar rush.
Oh, and it's coming even on Tuesday. It's going to be even worse. We're with Sergeant Mulwee, Charles Mulwee, of course, who works for the Oconee County Sheriff's Office. But Mr. Mulwee is also a part of a great program, and that is the Community Tree One, which is based out of Westminster, South Carolina. And we had an interview, conducted one with you just a couple of weeks ago, and found out a lot of good stuff and information. And I kind of want to, this is a different audience that listens to this program. So I wanted to let folks know, and again, reiterate what you actually do and what your program's about. So if you would, give us a little brief history lesson about Tree One, and tell us exactly what you do.
Well, we're a 501c nonprofit. We're run strictly off of donations, whether they're monetary or whether they're just the goods or supplies. We're this past April 19th, we were 4 years old in existence. We're based off of 220 East Main Street in Westminster. We do tons of things. We've dwelled into doing a bunch of things now. Just to give you a quick synopsis and rundown. Starting usually around January, we get going and start doing things, but our first giveaway is normally a Easter basket giveaway. We do birthday toy giveaways when people contact us for them. We do backpack giveaways, coat giveaways, which we have one coming up on the 25th of November, and we do toy giveaways, which we have one of those coming up, and that'll be on the 9th of December. Everything we do is pretty much on a Saturday, but now we've gotten into, we do daddy-daughter dances, mother-son dances, they're catered food, DJ. We do domestic violence seminars. We do bullying plays with pretty much the same actors out of California. We partnered with a Call to Action Oconee to get that done. We're officially a member of the Oconee County Chamber of Commerce, and we're officially approved for me to be a mentor to kids that make bad decisions in Oconee County that goes through DJJ. They're sent to me. I sit down and talk to them about the choice they made with them and their parents, and I give them service hours, or they work for the service hours, and we approve for them to do that. But we're run strictly, as I said, off of donations. There's not a paid employee there, including me, and there never will be. It wasn't set up
To do something like that.
to make money off of it.
Right.
I make pretty good money at the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
It was set up to help others, not help ourselves. And I appreciate everybody helps. I have one advisor, which is my little short mother. She says I don't listen to her. But
Don't all mothers say that?
yes, we have one advisor. There's 2 board members, Cassandra Wilson and Jen McGillick. Both are HR managers. Jen's an HR manager in Atlanta. I moved to Georgia. She's originally from here. And then Mr. Wilson, Cassandra Wilson, is a bank exec at Oconee Federal. And then I have 2 staff members. My wife is one, Antoine Moy, and the other staff member is Kelly Boone. She's HR manager from Horton. And then I have a ton of volunteers that goes down the list from Misty Hardy, manager at Kimball's, to Tammy Galloway, manager at Food Line.
Right.
And a ton of others. My kids, I make them help. And one of our top volunteers is the young ladies from Sigma Kappa Sorority on Clemson University campus.
Right.
Shelby, Josie, Lila, Delaney, Krista, those young ladies have been instrumental the last 4 years. And, going through school is tough, but they juggle both. Anytime I need them, they're there. And I appreciate them. But everything else is run strictly off of volunteers. We have a ton of them.
What is the most pressing need right now that your organization needs?
We have 3 needs, to be totally honest.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Right now, we're doing a coat giveaway the 25th of next month. I have a ton. I pride myself in giving away new coats, new items to kids. We have a ton of coats for younger kids. We're hurting for older kids. Let's say sixth grade to ninth
Yeah,
grade.
yeah.
We don't have that many coats to give them, and I'm hoping that pick up within the next month. Then the toy donations are a little slower this year than they've been in the last 3 years. We have a toy giveaway coming up December the 9th, and so far the toy donations are slow. And the third need is it's always money. If someone donates $5, it's five more than we have. I don't know what's in a person's pocket or bank account, and I sure don't know what's in their heart, but every little bit counts. And we're transparent. You know, you can see the things we do, they cost, but the things we do help families. You know, we do, I was doing one food box giveaway a month. Now we're doing more than one because with the economy and inflation, we were getting maybe requests here and there every once in a while. I get anywhere from 10 to 15 requests a week.
Wow.
For food boxes, but we're filling the void from different places and different people that donate food to us. You know, and Food Line is huge in doing that. Ingalls in Seneca and Westminster helps us out a lot. Return Baptist Church is always getting food for us. Then there's a ton of individuals that go to other different churches that helps us. But I want to thank the churches in the area that have reached out and that really supports us. I want to start with the local governments, if I can, like Oconee County Council. There's no bigger provider to us as far as any government agency around here goes. I want to thank Scott Mulder and Alexander in Seneca City. I want to thank Mayor Dan Edwards from Walhalla for spearheading and them giving us that. The monetary really makes a difference. But Amanda Brock, the county administrator, is the one that pushes it through the county for me, and I really appreciate her. She has other things she's wanting to get into with me as far as that go. But I want to thank the Apostle Catholic Church out on Bountyland Road, Foothills Church, Return Baptist Church, St. Matthew Baptist Church, Crossroads Church, and Brown's Tabernacle Church, Spring Street Church in Westminster. All those churches, pretty much one or two would do yearly, and it's usually a pretty decent amount. But the rest have us on like a monthly stipend.
Right.
And then there's a ton of individuals, like there's a few that's within the Republican Party, like Jim Mann, David Dow, Luke Moore. Those guys, without them too, man, they've tried to get the word out, and they do a lot of donating. But it takes a village. They say to raise a kid, it takes a village to take care of families as well, because people are struggling in this county. If you saw the newspaper yesterday,
64% in poverty for the kids, for
Oconee County.
Yeah, for Oconee
We're
County.
not the highest. I think Abbeville County is the highest, and my heart goes out to them. But at the same time, I live in Oconee County, and that's my concern. And I know this year that the Oconee County School District was approved for free lunches for everyone. I don't know how that's working out. My son don't eat school lunch. He's a senior. He don't eat school lunch. But I'm praying that helps. But that's why we did the 2 food box giveaways for kids only this past summer. We did one May 27th, the day right after school ended, in Lucky Strikes parking lot. It was like a drive-through. Each child, if you had 4 kids in the car or 4 kids in your home, each one got their own food box. It consisted of like beefaroni, raviolis, Viennas, cereal, packs of Oreo, stuff that kids would want to eat. And in the bottom of it, we put green beans, corn, beans, stuff like that for the parents to cook a meal for them. And then we did another one June 8th. This one we drove around the county delivering. We delivered to apartments in Walhalla, in about 4 or 5 places in Seneca and in Westminster. And each kid then got another food box. That's something I started new this past year. And Lord, if the Lord blesses, we'll do the same thing next summer, because there's a need. That way I know these kids eating during the summer, because what we put in those boxes is enough to feed them for at least 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks.
And one thing too, for folks that are just tuning in, we're with Sergeant Mulwee, Charles Mulwee from the Oconee County Sheriff's Office, but he's also the organizer and the head of a program called Community Tree One. This is for everybody in Oconee County. This is just not Westminster, Seneca. It is for everybody in Oconee County.
Right. I don't want to go back and thank my nurse. We have a registered nurse on staff. Her name is Ann Martin. So when we do events, she's there. And this past year, we did a free volleyball camp. We had about 24 young ladies. It was held in Westminster. Next year, I'm already working on it. I got it put together. I just got to get the funding for it. We're going to do a free football camp. It's probably going to be at the Westminster Rec.
Yeah.
Everything we do, we try to do in Westminster. That was the biggest need at the time when the center was put together. So that's why it's in that town. But we're going to probably do about 40 boys for that.
Wow.
I've already got the coaches together. Some are former college players. Some are former law enforcement that played football. Some are preachers. We got a variety of coaches. And I'll have a guest speaker. I hadn't put together who that is yet. And everything we do, we start out with prayer, because the Lord is the one that put this on my heart to do
Absolutely.
this, and this is where it comes from. We're a faith-based 501(c) nonprofit.
Had a listener here is asking questions about the jackets. Do you have any particular sizes that you might need?
That I should have had my wife in here. That's actually all I know is it's 6th grade to 9th grade.
Well, I've got a better idea. If folks want to get in touch with you to ask those questions, how can they get in touch with you, and your website, email, and telephone number?
They could come through the email if they want to, which is communitytree1@gmail.com. Or we have my personal cell is my business phone number, which is 203-998-8609. They could email me, text me, or call me. Or they could go through the Facebook page and inbox me at Community Tree 1, the number, Facebook.
Okay. All right.
You know, you can also put sizes on your Facebook page so people
Absolutely.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll do that.
That would be
today.
a good idea. That way, you know, like I said, we have a listener that was asking questions, any sizes, so that we can forward it to the Facebook page and for the people to see.
Okay.
Again, I want you to continue to stay in touch. You know, if we need to do this every other week or every 2 weeks or whatever we need to do, the program that you're doing is remarkable. And
appreciate
with that, having all volunteers, I think there's a great need, especially as we move towards December and January. We're getting into colder months. There's a great need for our kids.
Absolutely.
And opening up the newspaper yesterday morning and seeing that our children, 64% are living in poverty. We know that. We've been knowing that for a long time, but that's a real, it jumps out and
It sure does.
it hits you and
To
says,
see it.
to see our
To see it,
kids
right.
are 64% living in poverty.
I mean,
That's awful.
it is. It's horrible. I never knew that. You know, you don't see you know, Jeff's wife is a teacher. She probably
Yes, she
will
is.
Yeah.
communicate
Yeah.
that.
And we say, and well, and again, she sees it too.
absolutely.
And you can,
That is-
and when the kids come in, you know, I mean, it's just like she knows that she's got certain kids that are struggling at home. So that's why it's important for parents to hear this. When a teacher's asking for extra supplies, it's for helping those students that don't have what they need.
Absolutely.
And if they're not getting enough food, that's the first thing they're not going to pay attention
They
to
should
school.
not. Yep.
I mean,
and that's where some
nobody
yeah,
would.
absolutely. And I was SRO for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I think the disconnect comes from, as far as a child not paying attention in class or possibly even getting into trouble.
Yes.
It goes back to that. It goes back to that. And that's the SRO part is one of the reasons I started this organization. I used to watch the kids come in during the winter with runny noses and just goosebumps on their arms from being cold. And I used to ask kids sometimes, "Hey, where's your coat?" Officer, we don't have one.
Yep.
You know, and I wanted to see and know what I could do. So I started doing coat giveaways through the sheriff's office. And once the Lord laid it on my heart to do more, because I wanted to do more. And that's where the center came from. There's a need in this county. And like I said, Westminster, in my opinion, at the time was the biggest need, but there's kids in poverty all over Oconee County. And that was proven yesterday with the numbers that
Yeah.
were put in the newspaper.
Yeah.
The numbers are staggering. I was shocked to know it was that high. I knew it was there, but I was shocked to know it was that high. And it's very disheartening. It makes me think now and get the wheels turning and wanting to see what I can do to do more. But it's going to take more than Community Tree to solve this problem for the county. It's going to take the school district. It's going to take probably churches. It's going to take different
Organizations to come together.
step up and come together. And I'm willing to work with anyone because I have the numbers. I have the people. I know who needs. I know who we deliver to. And we had got out of delivering. There's a lot of people don't have cars. It's very expensive to deliver, but I do what I have to do, and we do what we have to do to try to suffice what they need. And it breaks my heart to know that there's anyone starving and hungry, but when it's a child, I'm going to do what I can do. But what I'm going to say is I want everybody to know we do monthly food box giveaways from a USDA truck that comes in here once a month. The date changes because I don't know when I'm getting it until about a week before.
Yeah.
They'll say, hey, we bring you a truck this Saturday. So anything I'm doing, whether it's working, comes to football game, whatever, it has to be dropped because that is more important to me to get that food out to people. Our next one will be Saturday, November 11th at the Depot in Westminster. It starts at 8 a.m.
And this is first come, first serve,
It's
right?
first come, first serve. We usually give away about 260 food boxes, but each car or family will get 2 boxes. One will consist of non-perishables. The other one will consist of either fresh fruit or vegetables. I don't know if it's going to be fruit or vegetables till the truck gets there that morning.
Yeah.
But they're fresh. And this food box giveaway we're doing on the 11th is I have a smile on my face because I think there's going to be a lot of happy families because we have a surprise or quite a few surprises for them. It's going to be a Thanksgiving food box giveaway. Just read between the lines.
It will be.
So I think they'll be very happy to see what they get. They're going to get more than 2 boxes this time. They're going to get a ton of stuff. So
And and families need it in this
they do.
given this day and age.
They do.
Chris, you got any more questions you want to ask?
So Kathy Littleton is one of our co-hosts. So she just texted me, and like if you can, like example, we're heading into winter. Specifically, if you could put coat sizes out
sure
there,
will. I will.
yeah, and put it on the page. I mean, her daughter's texting us too. It's like, hey, there are a lot of places to look. Since it's getting cold, that looks to me like that'd be our priority. Let's get these kids in warm
Absolutely.
coats.
Yep, yes, sir. And we take we could use coats if someone wants to.
Gloves,
scarves,
hats, scarves.
hats.
Yeah, absolutely.
If someone wants to buy the kids T-shirts, we'll take it. We'll give it out. I've started gathering a little bit of all of that, but it's a little bit. As I said, the donations for the coats, like I said, have picked up, especially for the smaller kids. But I need them for the junior kids, like the middle schoolers and up
High
to
schoolers.
ninth school, high school as well. But I'll make sure I get the sizes and I'll get them put up there.
Yes.
All right. Once again, your Facebook page, run down the information how folks can get in touch with you.
They can get in touch with me by telephone, which is my personal cell, which we use for business, 203-998-8609. Or they can get in touch with me on Facebook at Community Tree 1, the number, Facebook. Website, communitytree1.com. The number, again, the number 1. And by email, it would be tree1, the number, at gmail.com.
I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and just plan for right before Thanksgiving. We'll do another one of these interviews, and let's just go through the rest of the year doing these so that we
really appreciate
we
it.
can keep
Absolutely.
we can
Get
keep
into
this
Christmas
information
season, everything.
we can keep this information out in front of the public, and so folks know that this is an ongoing need.
Absolutely.
So everybody's well aware of what's happening.
I want to thank you guys for having me because, like I said, because it's in Westminster, I don't think a lot of people knew of it, but the word is getting out now through me being on this show and being on Luke Moore's show. The word is getting out. But like I said, I don't really take the money. I don't want people really. If it's a check, I'll take it. There's a paper trail. I'm very transparent. My reputation and my job rides on that. And my character and my integrity is a lot better. I don't need what people's donating. Charles Mulvey works to take care of his family, but there are families that need it. And I'm asking people to please step up during these 2 holiday seasons and help people. I won't take cash. I never take cash from anyone. They could go to Oconee Federal. There's 3 in Oconee County. There's 1 in Seneca, 1 in Westminster. Well, there's 2 in Seneca, 1 in Westminster, 1 in Walhalla.
Right.
They could go to Oconee Federal and deposit the money themselves. Text me, email me, say, hey, I just deposited this. If it's a large donation, the bank's going to contact me. Just to give you an example, like Foothills donated money, and the bank, one of the ladies from the bank called me. She said, hey, was you expecting a check? I said, from who? And she said, it's a large amount. And she told me. And I asked them to please do that. So I know, because I don't check the account. I mean, when we need something, I know it's there, and we go get it. But I'm telling and asking everyone, if you know someone that needs the help, all they have to do is reach out to us. If you are willing to help, all you have to do is reach out to us. because we could use it. But I want to thank everybody that has donated and helped, and thank everybody that's going to donate and help, because it's going to a good cause, and I think everybody sees this. Charles Mowey can retire in 9 years, and Charles Mowey's going to retire in 9 years and run this center on a daily basis. I have 2 retirements, so I'll be okay. I won't be making money off of it then either. That's not what it's set up for. It's set up to help people, and that's what we're doing.
That's good. That's really good. There is one more thing before we let you go that I wanted to bring to everybody's attention. The work that you're doing with the Department of Juvenile Justice with these kids is amazing. And being that first opportunity that these kids have to talk to somebody
Absolutely. In that uniform.
To start getting a rapport between these kids and start trying to help them.
Yeah.
Because these kids sometimes go through, we know how the criminal justice system works. They go by the wayside.
Absolutely.
And that's to be commended, because sometimes you're the first line of a person that they've actually seen that they can actually even talk to, because there's no family involved. If there is family, it's limited, and these kids are going through a rough patch and a rough time.
Absolutely. Huge shout out to Bethany Woodard for recognizing that, because she came to me with the idea of me doing that. And at first, I wouldn't do it because I'm not SR no more. But I thought about it and I prayed on it, and the Lord told me to do it. So I reached back out to her, Bethany, and told her, I said, I'll do it. But I can tell you this, because I checked. There's not one child, and there's been about 11 that have came through that have gotten back into trouble.
That's good.
But whenever they come through, I tell them, you're not a bad kid, you made a bad choice. And you're going to make more bad choices in life going forward as an adult if you live long enough.
Yeah.
It's not what you did, it's how you react to it and how you come out of it.
Yep.
And I told them, you're going to be okay. But whenever the kids come through, I don't just deal with them this one time or 2-3 times. I'm here for life if they need me. 1 or 2 of them have came back and volunteered, and I appreciate that, because that keeps them near me where I can still have my arm around them, my hand on them,
Yep.
and talking to them. So
All
we're
right.
here.
Very good. All right. Thank you so much, Sergeant
Thank you.
Mowey. I
Thank you,
appreciate you
guys.
coming over and being a part of the show, and we will get with you right before Thanksgiving, and we'll do another interview.
Thank you very much.
All right. It is 12 minutes after 10 o'clock right here on the radio and online through social media on Sunny 107.9 WFBS and Lake Kiwi Radio Online.com as we continue here this Saturday morning with Jazzy, Jeff, and Chris Ruin.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. I go through the revolution, feed the babies who don't have enough to eat. Shoe the children with no shoes on their feet. House the people living in the street. Oh, there's a solution. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle till I'm free. Right through the revolution. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping.
Want some whiskey in your water, sugar in your tea. What's all these crazy questions they're asking me? This is the craziest party that could ever be. Don't turn on the lights, cause I don't wanna see. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun, no. Open up your window, let some air into this room. I think I'm almost choking from the smell of stale perfume. And that cigarette you're smoking, I'm scaring you up to death. Open up the window, sucker, let me catch my breath. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, son. Radio is blasting, someone's knocking at the door. I'm looking at my girlfriend, she passed out on the floor. I've seen so many things I ain't never seen before. Don't know what it is, I don't wanna see no more. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. She said that ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, no. Mama told me, 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 oh yeah, yeah. Mama told me not to come, mama told me, mama told me, that ain't the way to have fun, no. That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, no. That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, no. That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, no. That ain't the way to have fun, son.
Piano rings like a bell through the night, and wouldn't you love to love her? Takes to the sky like a bird in flight, and who will be her lover? While your life
add some air to this room. I think I'm almost choking from the smell of stale perfume. And that cigarette you're smoking, I'm scaring you up to death. Open up the window, sucker. Let me catch my breath.
Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, son.
Radio is blasting. Someone's knocking at the door. I'm looking at my girlfriend. She passed out on the floor. I've seen so many things I ain't never seen before. Don't know what it is. I don't want to see no more.
Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. She said that ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun. No. Mama told me. Mama told me. Mama told me. Mama told me. Oh yeah, yeah. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to have fun. No. That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun. No. That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun. That ain't the way to
That is as spooky as they come. 3 Dog Night. And Mama told me not to come.
I love that song.
I do
love
too.
that song.
It is officially 25 minutes after the hour of 10 o'clock. This has been a great show.
Well, not only that, I can see it. The sunrise. That's why I put my sunglasses on, my built-in sunglasses. It was getting so bright in here, that this invention of mine, it's really selling like hotcakes,
Hey, by the way, as a side note, the show is being played on a 70-inch television this morning. That's spooktacular. Chris on my retirement TV. That's not posted. I got that as an instant message.
Oh.
Yeah, that's from Roger. That's funny. He's on here in color on your 70-inch spooktacular TV. It's Chris Ruin, everyone. No, I'm glad. We had a great interview with Charles Mulwee. He is just a super individual, and I wish there was more people like him in the world, because if there was, this place would really be something different.
Look how dedicated
Yeah.
he is. You could tell this guy really cares.
He cares about the children. He cares about the community, and I just would love to see about 20 or 30 more of him, and I really believe Oconee would be in a much shape if we had
The good
people like
thing
him.
is he's going to get these sizes up on
Yep.
his site.
Yep.
People can start gathering them and contributing. I mean, that'll help, especially with winter coming.
Well, don't forget, tomorrow evening, it's another edition of Let's Talk Oconee.
I forgot about that.
Yep. It's 7 o'clock tomorrow. We will be live.
Oh, Matty Ratty.
Yep.
Yeah, he might be tired. Look. He's just standing still, just looking at the camera.
He's actually been fun today, just sitting there, just looking at the
But he
camera.
can get bitey.
Yeah, he can.
He'll nip me once in a while, and you got to smack him around a little bit. Oh, sorry. I don't mean that. I mean, he can get bitey. He can get bitey, all right.
So anyway, tomorrow at 7 o'clock, join Rainey, Kathy, myself, and you. We'll be live for the show. And then on Halloween, downtown Seneca, it's Halloween on the Green at Norton Thompson Park.
Tuesday, right?
Tuesday starting at 5 o'clock. Now, let me tell you, if you thought last night was big, they'll be wrapped around Norton Thompson Park coming up Tuesday. You'll see everything you can imagine. 10,000 plus children in downtown Seneca. It's actually fun to watch.
But will they have Butterfingers down there?
They probably have Butterfingers and everything.
Oh, God, I love Butterfingers.
I used to love them, but apparently I don't love them no more. because it makes my sugar. I mean, I'm sweet enough, really. Seriously, I'm very sweet. So when I eat a Butterfinger, it just makes me that much more sweeter.
I love that hat.
Hey, speaking of spooky favorites, I've got a good song for you, Chris.
Yeah?
I do, and I'm gonna play it here and just see if you recognize it. If you recognize this song, we're gonna talk a little about Wildwood Weed this morning with Jim Stafford.
This song is a Wildwood Flower.
Oh,
Now, the Wildwood Flower is an old country classic. It's gained a whole new popularity. The song isn't any more popular, but the flower's doing real good. Wildwood flower grew wild on the farm, and we never knowed what it was called. Some said it's a flower, and some said it's a weed. I didn't give it much thought. One day I was out there talking to my brother, and I reached down for a weed to chew on. Things got fuzzy and things got blurry, and then everything was gone. Didn't know what happened, but I knew it beat the hell out of sniffing burlap. I come to, and my brother was there, and he said, "What's wrong with your eyes?" I said, "I don't know. I was chewing on a weed." He said, "Well, let me give it a try." I spent the rest of that day and most of that night trying to find my brother Bill. Caught up with him about 6 o'clock the next morning, naked, singing on the windmill. He said he flew up there. I had to fly out and get him down. He's about half crazy. The very next day, we picked a bunch of them weeds and we put them in the sun to dry. And we mashed them up and we cleaned them off, put them in the corncob pipe. Smoking them wildwood flowers got to be a habit. We never seen no harm. Oh, we thought it was kind of handy. Take a trip and never leave the farm. Big old puff that wildwood weed, next thing you know, you're just wandering around behind the little animals. All good things got to come to an end. It's the same with the wildwood weeds. One day this fella from Washington come by and spied one and turned white as a sheet. And he dug and he burned and he burned and he dug and he killed all our cute little weeds. And then he drove away. We just smiled and waved.
Sitting up
Sitting
on
there
that
on that
sack
sack
of
of
seed. I cannot believe you had never heard
I
this.
had never heard
Y'all
that
come
song.
back.
This
Nice,
was
yeah.
huge. 74 was the year. Jim Stafford. He was the one that done the song "My Girl Bill." But yeah, that was his other big hit, Wildwood Weed.
You know, Roger Norwood knew that immediately.
Yeah. See, Roger's got one up on you. You don't even know good quality music if it slaps you in the face.
I don't know. Hey,
Whoop, that's a no-no word.
I don't know what to say.
I don't either. It's 10:31 this morning here on The Greatest Hits. It's going to be a great day today. Sunny, high temperatures in the 80s. It's going to be a perfect day to just do something. I don't know what you're going to do, but just do something.
You know, we got three requests here.
I'm sure. What do we have?
Well, this was really weird. But for Tupac. You know, I mean, I'm into that. Okay.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
I don't know about Jeff.
Yeah.
Can we play it? But
No.
okay.
We're not playing
All right,
Tupac.
all right,
I got another spooktacular favorite.
How about something patriotic, like Air Force One? What?
How about something spooky?
All right.
You like this one? It's Gary Wright and Dreamweaver.
How about some Michael Jackson then?
We will.
Close my eyes again. Climbed aboard the Dreamweaver train. Trying to take away my worries of today and leave tomorrow behind. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe cross the highways of fantasy. Help me to forget today's pain. Ooh, dream weaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, dream weaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. Though the dawn may be coming soon, there still may be some time. Fly me away to the bright side of the moon. Meet me on the other side. Ooh, dream weaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, dream weaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. Dream weaver.
I still can't believe you've never heard this song.
I've heard that one.
Oh, you didn't know it when I played
I
it?
don't know all the names. I know the music.
Oh, man.
I was too busy making up my words to him when I sang.
To which girl that would be with you tonight?
Yeah, well, you know, whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
I still love the Turtles. I was a Turtles guy.
She want to be with me?
Oh, Happy Together.
Yeah.
That's
So
when
happy together.
I'd have my 8-track set just right with a tone. Nobody could touch it.
Yeah.
I'd raise hell and I'd raise heck, and I'd play the Turtles, and we'd be jamming as we cruised.
You know, this morning as we wake up and we're in the midst of the show, we're now the only live radio show in the upstate of South Carolina.
Really?
Yes, really. Our friends from Earth FM 95.5 and 103.3 are no longer. They last day was their last day on air. Now they've changed formats and everything. They were actually sold. 94.5 WGTK, which is the conservative talk radio station in the upstate.
Yeah.
They were sold to a company called EMF. That's Education Media Foundation. And they have created nothing but a contemporary Christian radio station now. So there's no more conservative talk, nor is there any greatest hits of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. We're
So-
the only choice now.
Right. So that basically means that we're the kings of rock and roll in the upstate.
We're the kings of rock and roll in Oconee County, South Carolina. We rock the lake from one end to the other.
There's no show better than this on Saturday morning.
That's right. On the greatest hits, Sunny 107.9.
Check out Jeff's hat.
WFBS and Lake Kiwi Radio Online.
Look
And
at
you need
the
check-
bling.
You need to check out my shirt again.
Yeah, but show them the bling on the hat. Those are real rhinestones.
Look at, there's Ghost Butt right there. That's Ghost Butt. You ready for a little Michael Jackson?
Yes, yes.
We got Thriller on now.
Okay.
Here are the greatest hits, Sunny 107.9,
Oh, yeah,
WFBS, and Lake Kiwi Radio Online.
That was one of my favorites. I got to look good with that one.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Put my shades back on. There you go.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking
at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller.
Vincent Price in that final there. Remember him?
Is that really?
Yeah, it is. It's Vincent Price and the Thriller. Jazzy Jeff.
How long has he been gone?
Oh Lord. What
20,
he died?
30 years?
Yeah, probably so.
That was one scary dude, man. Him and Rod Serling.
Yeah. I love the Twilight Zone.
Oh, I did too. Can you imagine having that guy as your roommate? I mean, you're like partying, and he's like, the world is going to end.
We're going on picture a sound of Beyond the Magic. It's Jazzy Jeff and Chris Ruin. We have to come dressed up as the Twilight Zone tomorrow evening. 10:43 right now. Going to be a great day on the outside. Get out and enjoy yourself. Do something fun. Rake leaves. That's fun.
Go out. Just go out on the water or drive around. Look at the scenery. Look at all the leaves.
Get you a 12-pack of beer and get drunk. I mean,
Yeah,
just go do
well,
something,
you can
man.
do that.
I mean, have fun today. That's what it's all about. But it is going to be a little bit
Saturday.
on the warm side today. High in
Every
the
day
80s.
is Saturday when you're retired.
Well, that's what I hear.
Oh,
Yeah, I hadn't retired yet.
it's wonderful.
Is it wonderful?
It's wonderful. But the problem is I'm not getting enough money from the government. You need to be
Oh, there you
lobbying me
go.
for a raise.
Well, you're on your own.
I
The
know.
government. Hey, when I get old about your age, I ain't gonna have nothing.
Well, yeah, I know, but think about what you're contributing right now.
I'm contributing to your social welfare.
I know
right?
that. Well, why not? What about a raise?
You don't need one.
Well,
Nope.
folks.
Nope, you don't need one. I'm not going to give you a raise till the county employees get one.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
that means never. Oh, Lord. If we only had a representative at this table, we could ask about the raises for the county
Well,
employees.
there's the problem. You ready? Wrong answer. Hey, Charles Moley has just sent me a text message, a follow-up for our interview. Code sizes that for the community trees that are needed for the 4th annual giveaway, which is going to take place Saturday, November the 24th, are for middle school and the high school kids. Here are the sizes: small, medium, large, 2XL, and 2XL large. Yes, 2XL. So those are the size, and we'll put that on the comments, and I'll post it on our Facebook page here in just a few moments. But he just sent a text, and I wanted to
Great.
get that out
Great.
to everybody. I'll send it to you. You can send it, or I can send it to Kathy. I'll send it there to Kathy here in just a few moments. All right, 15 away from the top of the hour. I've got another song. You were talking about the Twilight Zone.
Yes.
There was an actual song called Twilight Zone, right?
No.
Golden Earring. In the Twilight Zone. You have to know this one, Chris.
What year?
83. This is huge.
That was a blur that year.
Yeah, I know. You all have been married, what, 2 years? Yeah?
Three. What?
3, going on 3 years, right?
What, 83?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 3 years.
Yeah. It's Twilight Zone. It's 2 a.m., Chris. And the feeling's gone.
It's 2 a.m. Fear is gone. The sun's still warm.
Yeah, there's a storm on the loose. Sirens in my head, wrapped up in silence, all circuits are dead. Can I decode? My whole life spins into a frenzy. Help, I'm stepping into the twilight zone. This is the madhouse, feels like being gone. My beacon's been moved on the moon and star. Where am I to go now that I've gone too far? Help, I'm stepping into the twilight zone. This is the madhouse, feels like being gone. My beacon's been moved on the moon and star. Where am I to go now that I've gone too far? So you will come and go when the bullet hits the bone. So you will come and go when the bullet hits the bone. I'm falling down a spiral, destination unknown. Double cross messenger, all alone. Can't get no connection, can't get through. Where are you? Well, the night weighs heavy on his guilty mind. This far from the borderline. When the hitman comes, he knows damn well he has been cheated. And he says, help, I'm stepping into the twilight zone. This is the madhouse, feels like being gone. My beacon's been moved on the moon and star. Where am I to go now that I've gone too far? Help, I'm stepping into the twilight zone. This is the madhouse, feels like being gone. My beacon's been moved on the moon and star. Where am I to go now that I've gone too far? So you will come and go when the bullet hits the bone. So you will come and go when the bullet hits the bone. When the bullet hits the bone.
Golden Earring and Twilight Zone at about 11 minutes away from the top of the hour of 11 o'clock. And it was good to hear that today is National Black Cat Day. Meow. 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 Yes. That came from our special correspondent, Gladys, right?
Out in the field.
Out in the field. Well, today also, other days of things to celebrate is honoring the National First Responders Day. It's Make a Difference Day. It's Hug a Sheep Day.
What is it?
Hug a Sheep Day. I guess they're doing that in Mountain Rest today.
Yeah. Oh.
It's Chocolate Day, Plush Animal Lovers Day, Separation of Church and State Day, the Statue of Liberty Dedication Day, and Wild Foods Day. Well, the Hug a Sheep and the Wild Foods Day go hand in hand for Mountain Rest. Let me see here, cha-ching. Birthdays today. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday from all of us here. And the greatest hits, Dennis Franz. Do you know who Dennis Franz is?
Yes.
Yes, from NYPD Blue, is 79 years of age today.
Lord. I love that. That guy was great.
Well, I'm just going to let you know that Caitlyn Jenner is 74.
No kidding.
Yep, a box of Wheaties never looked so good. Anna Potts from Young Shelton, Ghostbusters and Designing Women, is 71. Bill Gates, Mr. Microsoft, is 68. Lauren Holly from NCIS is 60. Actor, comedian Andy Richter is 57. Julia Roberts is celebrating a birthday today. The Julia Roberts, and she is 56.
Oh, they're all getting older.
Yeah, Gwendolyn Christie of the Game of Thrones and Star Wars film is 45. And let me see who else is celebrating a birthday today. That's it. That's it. So happy birthday from all of us here at the Greatest Hits. Got some news updates for you. The Republicans finally have elected a Speaker of the House. It was more like a game of Squid Game for the old people. And also, the Centers for Disease Control is reminding people not to dress up their chickens for Halloween. Well, there goes the family tradition.
Why?
I don't know.
Whoa.
I guess this classifies we dressed our chicken up.
How about rats? Can you dress up your rat for
Yeah,
Halloween?
all the time. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
All right, let's see what else I got for you. Oh, here's a good one. Wacky but true. A man stole lots of women's shoes. You know where this one's going. Japanese police arrested a man for theft after 440 women's left shoes were found in his home. Officers discovered the hoard after a 45-year-old man was initially arrested for stealing the left shoes of 2 women from a hospital.
Just the
left shoe. The hospital, which asked visitors to change into slippers, said people had complained about their missing shoes. They stole
Just the left
He
one.
stole the left shoe, for God's
Did it
sake.
say why he liked the left shoe?
Hey, Clemson University is in the news this morning.
For what?
Are people still blowing out birthday candles? Well, before the pandemic, a study by Clemson University researchers found 183 bacteria on a birthday cake before the candles were blown out. And after that, they identified nearly 3,000 bacteria. When the pandemic hit, we discovered just how bad stuff is transmitted with our breath, and bits of saliva were fire out of the mouth when we talk, or just, there you
Yeah,
go.
think about that.
So, you still blow out candles?
If it's mine, I will, and I'll eat it. But if somebody else, I get a little queasy. It's like watching somebody sneeze on your food. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, you want some cake? No, sorry, I had some on the way over.
Here's some blown cake and ice cream. Eat up. Special ingredients is added to
Here's
it.
some Tony Adams cake. Why did you say that, Chris? Why did you say that was Tony Adams cake?
That's funny. That's funny. Well, unless we're in a recession or the first year of a pandemic, we love to spend money on Halloween. Right now, Americans are expected to plunk down $12.12 billion on all things Halloween. Now, let's work it backwards a little bit, okay? Let's take it back a few years. Let's go back to 2008 when folks were chunking down $6.10 billion on Halloween. $6.10 billion, and this year is
But
expected.
that's when we had the crash too, 2008.
Yeah. Well, in 2009, it was 5.8 million.
Ooh, man, they were bad.
Yeah,
then.
and then it started going up, and up.
And how much is it now?
$12 billion.
Oh yeah, baby. Must be those great economic indicators we just saw yesterday. Oh, sorry, Chris, you can't do that.
All right, good music this morning. Blue Oyster Cult's Godzilla counts as spooky. I don't even think I've ever heard that. That's actually Pastor Matt checking in. I have never heard that.
What?
Blue Oyster Cult and Godzilla.
Oh, that's an old one.
You've never
Hey,
heard
what time is the show over?
it. Here in a few minutes.
Well, what about my dedication to my woman?
Well, I guess we need to do the dedication because we are at 10:55.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, Pastor Matt. Chris won't let me play your request.
Oh, man.
That's a
I'm
pastor,
sorry.
and you're denying him his request.
I don't, but you know what? But I love my old lady, and I want her to get this dedicated song.
Wait a minute. I love my old lady.
Well,
Hey, I love my old lady.
she was 23 years old when we got married, and I was calling her my old lady.
Where's my old lady at? Hi,
She looks
everybody.
younger every year. She looks like she's 24.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Clinton. Where's my old lady at? My old lady's out doing other things.
You know, that's actually pretty good.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Oh, golly.
My name is Bill Clinton, and I'm the one that screwed radio up. I signed the Telecommunications Act of
Wait a minute.
1996.
I've heard. Can you do any other voices? Can you do my voice?
I've never been a crook. I've earned everything I've got. That's you, buddy Richard Nixon.
What about my voice?
I can do Lawrence Welk.
You can't really?
A 1 and a 2, and I'm a through. Thank you, Bobby and Sissy. Who's next? Gomer Pyle. Shazam! Golly! Next.
Barney Fife.
We got nip it in the bud. Hey, speaking of Barney Fife, I need to see if I've got something that you've never ever heard.
A Barney Fife song?
Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. I've not played this in years.
What year?
Oh, I ain't telling you. Let me see. Do I have? Oh, I do.
He's still alive, isn't he?
No, I do. This was actually from like 1986. So I'm going to give you a treat and then we'll do a dedication. Okay. So here we go. All right. Speaking of Barney Fife, did you know that Barney did a rap song?
Don Knotts did a rap song?
Oh, yes. Barney Fife, Andy, Aunt B, and the whole cast.
Oh, they must have made it happen
Huh?
electronically.
Listen to it.
Okay.
Here's the Mayberry rap. I forgot I had this. You're going to love it.
But they didn't really.
If it's South you're bound, let me tell you about a town that you probably will not see. Cause it's kind of a fable and it's only on cable and they call it Mayberry. Got a sheriff in the town, never totes a gun around cause he's only a local jailer. And the show has the slang cause he lives with his aunt and
His name is Andy Taylor.
Andy, dinner's on the table, come home. Andy,
Is that just one guy doing it?
dinner's on the table, come home.
Well, my name is Andy. Folks say I'm dandy. I'm the sheriff without a gun. Now let me see. There's me and Ain't B and Opie. He's my son. Now I got me a man always at my command, and between us there's no strife. Cause he's true and he's blue and he's my cousin too, and his name is Barney Fife.
Say, Barney, why don't you come out of the back room and rap for these folks, Barney? Come on now. All right.
Oh, Lord, it's kind of a trick to the sound. Yeah, I used to be in the choir. Me. All right, stand back here, you go.
I'm Deputy Fife. The law is my life, and you could say it's in my blood. Cause whenever there's trouble, I'm there on the double to nip it in the bud. I've got a gun, never cock a couple bullet in my pocket, and a gal named Thelma Lou. There's Goober and Emmett and Howard Notice and Floyd the Barber, too. Hit him, Floyd.
Boy needs a haircut. Ooh.
That's Floyd.
Boy needs a haircut. Ooh.
That's a tour through the town, just a quick look around, and we hope you enjoyed your stay. If the thing you didn't see, get yourself a TV. It's on cable twice a day. Hit him, Mayberry.
Well, would
You looky there, Ain't B. I have never seen such a good-looking apple cobbler.
I'll tell you what. Hey, Barn, what you say we take Helen and Thelma Lou up to Myers Way?
Hey, that sounds like a good idea. Emmett, get that vehicle out of here. I want it out of here, out of here, out of here. Now. Cobra, have you seen my nasal spray?
No, I ain't Howard.
Hey, Andy, you're gonna need another deputy now. Barney's gone. How about me, huh? Hey, Andy.
That was good.
Hey, I've
never heard that before.
Oh Lord, I broke that song back in the
I just don't know
'90s
how they got
around
them
here.
all together for that.
I
song.
know. So what was it you want to dedicate to Gladys before we get out of here?
By the Shy-Lights. Have you seen her?
Okay. Have you seen her? Have you seen her? Okay. Have you seen the Shalites? There it is. All right, Ruin. It was a wonderful show as always.
Absolutely.
It is straight up 11 o'clock, 107.9 WFBS LPFM Salem, LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com. Again, next broadcast tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock online at letstalkoconysc.com.
But since we won't see them because we got a music show next week, everybody needs to have a safe holiday.
I'll have a show
When?
next Saturday.
Yeah, but Halloween is Tuesday.
I'll have a show Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be downtown Seneca broadcasting to thousands.
Eat the Butterfingers. Eat the
Thousands.
Butterfingers.
I'm going to try to stay away from the Butterfingers.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Butterfingers and Almond Joys.
All right. Are you ready to dedicate
I'm
this
ready.
song?
There she is. She's over there looking at me. Oh, yeah, she's giving me those eyes. Oh, she's giving me
boy.
those baby greens.
That means I got to go.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
One month ago today, I was happy as a lark. But now I go for walks, to the movies, maybe to the park. I have a seat on the same old bench to watch the children play. You know, tomorrow is their future. But for me, just another day. They all gather around me. They seem to know my name. We laugh, tell a few jokes, but it still doesn't ease my pain. I know I can't hide from a memory, though day after day I've tried. I keep saying she'll be back, but today again I've lied.
I see her face everywhere I go, on the street and even at the picture show. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Oh, I hear her voice as the cold winds blow in the sweet music on my radio. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Why, oh, why did you have to leave and go away? Oh, I'm used to having someone to lean on, and I'm lost, baby, I'm lost. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her?